Well, that's my nickname, stranger. My real name is...
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the plot points in some of our favorite series that, at the time of this video, remain unresolved or unexplained. If you've never pondered these mysteries, there will be spoilers.
What are you hiding?
Number 10, Mr. Roman, the Spectacular Spider-Man.
Tonight you're in a particularly unfriendly neighborhood, Spider-Man.
The final episode of Spectacular Spider-Man was a roller coaster of tension and plot twist.
You were the Goblin all along!
Norman Osborn is unmasked as the Green Goblin and supposedly perishes in the middle of a fight with Spidey. However, in the very final shot of the series, he's seen at the airport in disguise, cryptically saying,
"Don't apologize. I never do."
This shocking cliffhanger left too many questions. Is this Mr. Roman a clone? Or did Norman actually survive the fatal battle? And if so, how? We may never know, since the show was robbed of a third season. And nothing short of a revival will give fans the answer they desperately need. Number 9, Spike's parents. My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. Many of us are still annoyed that we never got a resolution to the Our Pinkie Pie and Applejack related plotline.
Am I not an apple after all?
Well, that's just it. I don't know. The page is all smudged.
But there's another familial mystery in Friendship is Magic we never got an answer to. Who were Spike the Dragon's real parents? All we really know about Spike's past is that Twilight hatched his egg for her school entrance exam, and he became her surrogate little brother and #1 assistant. Other than that, the mystery of who his egg belonged to remains unsolved.
That doesn't tell me anything about who I am.
It's made even more frustrating in the episode where the opportunistic Sludge tricks poor Spike into thinking he's his father, which ends up being a huge waste of time for everyone.
I'm not your father.
What?
I just said that to get in on this sweet castle life.
Number 8, The Treasure Chest, Steven Universe and Steven Universe Future. Among her many other secrets, Rose Quartz, Steven's mother, kept a few treasures in a pocket dimension in Lion's Mane. We've learned the history of every item hidden in the dimension, except for one, the treasure chest. Throughout the original show, that chest has remained locked, and outside of one failed attempt, no one has tried to open it. However, in Steven Universe the movie, we see that the chest was opened off screen. But its contents were never revealed. It must not have been important enough to show the audience, but we can't help but ponder what other secrets Rose was hiding. Number 7, The Great Mushroom War, Adventure Time. No matter how much we learn about our favorite citizens of Ooo, there's always one overarching mystery that's hung over Adventure Time since season 1, The Great Mushroom War.
1,000 years ago, my beloved friend Simon Petrikov gave his life to save this foolish, unworthy planet from annihilation.
This conflict took place 1,000 years before the series, ultimately ending in the world's devastation and the near total annihilation of the human race.
And all of you bid it.
While we've seen the aftermath of the war, there's so much about it that's still shrouded in mystery. What started the war? How did they create a weapon deadly enough to devastate the Earth? And arguably the most frightening question of all, how far along are we from making the Mushroom War a reality?
It aches for our extinction.
Number 6, Terra's Revival, Teen Titans. Fans are still rightfully upset about the original Teen Titans cancellation, mostly because the series finale left too many unanswered questions.
You were the best friend I ever had.
One of the biggest is how Terra returned from the dead.
Tara?
When we last saw her in season 2, she had been turned to stone after heroically sacrificing herself. In the series finale, she appears to have returned to normal with seemingly no memory of her previous life. But How did she break out of her tomb? Did she somehow break out on her own? Or was she set free by outside forces? Is she truly amnesiac? Or is she still burdened by her past sins and desperately trying to leave her old life behind?
I'm just a girl with a geometry test next period and I haven't studied.
Number 5. Timmy's parents' real names. The Fairly OddParents. In the original Oh Yeah cartoon shorts, Timmy Turner's parents had their faces hidden from the audience. Once the Fairly OddParents got its own show, their faces were revealed, but now their real names were hidden.
Your first names are...
Oh, you're right!
Ooh, how does he do that?
They're mostly referred to as Mom and Dad, Mr. and Mrs. Turner, and so on. Anytime their real names are about to be revealed, they're hilariously cut off by outside forces.
Hey, Dad! Well, that's my nickname, stranger. My real name is...
It's become a running gag within the show, but after a while, you could call them something other than Timmy's parents. The only other names we could refer to them as are their code names from their Poacher Geek years, but those hardly count.
I used to be called Mom.
And I used to be called Barnaby.
Number 4. Bill Ciphers' final words. Gravity Falls.
What?
Do a pretty good impression of my brother, don't I?
Seeing the insidious Bill Cipher being destroyed in the Gravity Falls finale was extremely satisfying.
I'll give you anything. Money, fame, riches, infinite power, your own galaxy.
However, as he fades out of existence, Bill screams out a strange, gibberish message before Stan punches his lights out. If you play his dying words backward, they translate to AXOLOTL. My time has come to burn. I invoke the ancient power that I may return. Had the show continued, this could have been a hint that Bill could return, since an axolotl is a salamander known for its ability for regeneration. If this is true, how could he pull it off? What ancient power was he referring to exactly? Should we be worried about the cryptic shots of his petrified form? Hopefully, we'll never have to find out. But we should still be wary of another Weirdmageddon. Number 3. Double D's hat. Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Double D is unarguably the most sensible of the Eds, but there's one dark secret he's keeping from the rest of the cast and the audience. What is he hiding under his hat?
What's with the hat? What are you hiding? Ah!
He is never seen without something covering or obscuring his head, and he's desperate to keep his secret hidden from the world. Whatever he's hiding, it's enough to leave Ed and Eddie speechless and give Eddie plenty of blackmail material.
How about I blow the whistle on what's under that hat of yours, Double D?
We were promised a reveal in the movie, but that didn't happen.
My eyes, they're burning!
For Double D's sake, it may be best that we never find out. Number 2, the secret formula, SpongeBob SquarePants. We could sit around all day and ask how Mr. Krabs can possibly have a well for a daughter.
Pearls, my daughter, I'll spit in your eye. Yo-ho, Pearls a whale, and it's her birthday. Ya-ya-ya, ta-da!
Thanks for the show, Dad.
But there's an even bigger mystery in the SpongeBob franchise. What is the Krabby Patty secret formula? This one mysterious ingredient is the key to Krab's success, and Plankton is desperate to uncover the mystery. Over time, the audience has become curious too. It doesn't help that every time we come close to finding out, it turns out to be a dead end or misdirection.
Mixed together with the most important ingredient of all, 4 heaping pounds of freshly ground plankton?
There have been several theories, but it seems like the only one who could decipher the blessed recipe was the series' late creator, Steven Hillenburg.
Okay, the secret formula is...
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Why did Dave tie a squirrel to his megaphone? Dave the Barbarian, arguably the biggest mystery of all time.
I'm sure many of you are wondering why I tied a squirrel to a megaphone. Well, goodbye.
How does cat dog coexist? Cat dog. More importantly, how do they go to the bathroom?
His actions, they weren't his actions, they were mine! I did it! It was me there! I admit it!
Flintstones celebrating Christmas. The Flintstones. How can they celebrate a holiday long before its existence?
Merry Christmas! Remember the needy of Bedrock this Christmas!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Where is Springfield? The Simpsons. With such a colorful cast of characters, anyone would be dying to visit the Simpsons' home city of Springfield. There's just one problem. We have no idea where Springfield is.
I didn't know what state you lived in.
It's a bit of a mystery, yes.
The state in which the iconic city is set is purposely left vague within the show, with a few misdirecting clues.
Springfield, eh? What state? I can't imagine we're allowed to say.
The exterior and layout are almost never consistent, and it's been said that it borders Ohio, Nevada, Maine, and Kentucky, a placement that would give any geography expert a migraine.
You can see the 4 states that border Springfield: Ohio, Nevada, Maine, and Kentucky.
It's clear the show is having too much fun with its intentionally contradicting location, but it never stops fans from trying in vain to unravel the mystery of the iconic cartoon family's home.
Shut up!
Think you have the answer to these or any other cartoon mysteries? Share your theories in the comments down below.
Slide on the soap! Slide on the soap! Slide on the soap!
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.